Okay, we should be live. Stream should be public. Everything should be all set. Let me get the stream up for chat. I did accidentally make the stream public before making the stream live this time, which I don't think I've ever done before, but, you know, we're going with it. And, yeah, let me get the stream, or the stuff set real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, there we go. Let me get the stream up on my phone. Shouldn't take too long. Give me just one moment. Okay, there we go. Stream is up on my phone. Now, all we gotta do is get started. Now, I would like to point out that I'm level 296. Yo, Theo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Wait, what are you saying? Respond to? Oh, you're talking in chat. What color raffle are you and do you want cake? I am yellow. Sorry, I was prepping the stream and I didn't see that. But yeah. You got yellow? Sounds good to me. Let me get all my cakes out. Well, hello there, Theo. Dang, 433. You have leveled up quite a bit. So much cake. Wait, I have cake as well, Theo. Don't leave yet. Oh, you're full. How lame. Let's go ahead and just use up all my cake real quick, might as well. You gave it like 130 cakes earlier? That is insane. It doesn't look like anyone wants the cakes that I am offering. Might have to find a new lobby. Why is this man glowing? Oh, that's because okay, that's a cool feature. I'm still learning these mods. Oh, I leveled up foraging from that. Cool. And then level it up fishing to 35 just from that. That's amazing. That was only 5k fishing XP away. That is kind of wild. Okay, there we go. Yo, Hex in chat, how are you doing today? Or tonight? Okay, let's see. I got like 2 mil from that, jeez. I will say, I'm getting more benefit from just eating the cake than the raffles themselves. But I have 108 tickets for this raffle, so hopefully I get something actually viable in an hour. Let's see, we got 7 hours until the big one. MiG-21 Biz turned out to be awesome. I do like 3 kills per match, even... Dang, very nice. Yeah, MiG-21s are just so fun. Especially the, that one low-tier premium one for Russia has radar missiles at like 9.7 or something, and it is just insanely overpowered. Okay. I don't know about y'all, by the way, but I've been keeping the, tokens of a century. Because you never know, these things might do like a relic of the century next time. But yeah, I'm gonna go to / visit KCub. It'll upgrade probably. Yeah, and I mean, also, I'm on Iron Man. There's no reason at all for me to get rid of it. There we go. It's weird, I was getting the, cake souls, like, a ton of them for a little bit, and then I just have not gotten one since. Let's see. You know, a guy who played on MiG-21s like 700 matches, because he told me that's the best plane to farm Silver Lions. Interesting. I don't know if I agree from my own experience, but that is good to know. That's a cool parkour this dude made. Never knew that. 21S, 9.7, year 1. I feel like it has more text at the end of it. It's the one premium one. That might just be it, though, the 21S. But yeah, either way, that one's just so fun. Can you show me your island? I've never seen it. Okay, so the Iron Man Island is nothing special. I have not put any time into decorating this one. It's not good. A lot of chests. Which I need to go through the dungeon chests again. But yeah, this one, nothing special, not that great. The normal one is also pretty garbage. However, It's a lot nicer at the very least. A lot more neat. And we've got the subscriber mansion, or the member mansion. Which has not been updated in a very long time. Chest champion? Exactly, that's me. You can tell it hasn't been updated in a long time by the fact that the back of this sign still says 1000 and the front says 2000. I do not play on this profile anymore. But yeah. I basically just have a ton of clay minions and slime minions going so that I at least can have a ton of money for if I ever want to do anything on this profile. Let's see, yeah, we got almost 2 million per slime minion. Probably like, how much? 1.2 mil per clay minion? Multiplied by 21. And yeah, so they just kind of go. A lot of money being made. Speaking of, I'm gonna go ahead and deposit that, because I don't... Might as well. And let's go back to the Iron Man. Iron Man is just so much more enjoyable, I gotta say. But yeah, I think, as I was saying, I'm gonna do some more Slayers. Wait, you have a non-Iron Man? Oh yeah, I forgot, you're still kinda new. Not in a bad way, but I forgot that you didn't really see that profile that much. Yeah, I had to make a whole streaming series to get to Heart of Mountain 7. Because I was really bad on that profile and didn't enjoy grinding. But yeah, and then once, like, Talented started playing the Iron Man and all that a lot more, I was just like, and other YouTubers were starting to start Iron Man profiles. I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this. And then the videos? Terrible. Horrible. The worst. You play Hypixel a lot? Did you try out Hytale? I gotta say, I can't say I did. It seemed just really unappealing to me, I'm gonna be honest. No hate on it, no hate on the creators or anything, but it just is not my kind of game. Because, yeah, I don't know, there was just something about the, like, gameplay of it that just did not seem good. It seemed both too much and too little like Minecraft, I think, and ended up just looking like a weird Roblox game. And, yeah. Especially since it was, like, 20 or 30 bucks, too. I didn't end up getting it. If it ever was to go on, like, a really good sale, or, if I had more money and could try it out without caring too much, then I probably would try it, but it just wasn't worth it to me. And also, the hype died out for that real quick. Like, it was everywhere on YouTube, and then no one's talked about it since. But yeah, once again, no hate on the game as a whole. No hate on the creators or anything. It just did not seem like my cup of tea. The hype died out because it's early access still, that's why. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's early access and they published the game is early even for early access. Yeah. So that's another reason. Like, as I said, potentially I'll rethink my opinions someday, but as it was when it came out, I should say, it didn't really seem too interesting. Because, yeah, from the videos and stuff I saw, it felt like, and this is going to be a kind of odd comparison, it felt like frickin' Lego Fortnite, where it went down the Minecraft route, but then went down the, like, RPG route a bit more, if that makes sense. but I feel like it's have really good potential to be something like Roblox, where the servers are just different games. Yeah, hopefully it will be, because you know, if the internet, or if that kind of concept is going to be dominated by either Roblox or a different game, then I'd prefer it not to be Roblox, because Roblox is garbage. But yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what it'll look like later down the line, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm only 600 bosses away from Warden Heart. That's not that bad. Let me see the, like, visualization. 53%. That's not that bad. I am kind of tempted to take it off the RNG meter, just to kind of potentially save the RNG if I do drop it naturally. But also, having a higher chance to drop it is quite nice. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do for that. You know what would also be the worst, honestly? And another reason why I'm tempted to take it off the RNG meter? If I drop a Warden Heart, and then somehow get really unluckily lucky from the raffle, and get another Warden Heart. Let's see, how long until Big One raffle? I think it said 7 hours? Yeah, 7 hours. Just take it off meter. Okay, yeah, you've convinced me. I'm gonna do it. Roblox have some hidden gems. See, you can say that for pretty much any game, but just the general consensus is, you know, it's Roblox. But yeah, that is interesting, the end part of what you said for the stuff about how Roblox works. Thanks, good luck on the grind. Thank you! Good luck on the final raffle. Let me see where to put Cake on Island. Wonderful question. Reset RNG drop. Because, yeah, if I can save the RNG, then I can go for Axe of a Shred... or, I'm just gonna call it Axe of a Shredded. I do not support frickin' Halberd of a Shredded. It's lame. I can go for Axe of a Shredded way easier. Let's see. Also, if you want some account of Hightail to rent, DM me anytime. Good to know. Thank you very much. I'm kind of tempted to do something other than Slayers, at least for a little bit. But I'm gonna be real. I have 7 hours left to get as much Slayer XP as I can. And I want to make the most of that. You know? Because as soon as this raffle event is done, that is not gonna be as easy. So yeah, that's why I'm trying really hard to get it right now. And ideally, if I can, I might even continue grinding Slayers after I have to end the stream, just to try to get any more XP that I can. I kind of want to try Reaper Armor again. I did make it. I regret making it because it's not as good as I was hoping it would be, but I kind of want to try it and see if it could be at all good. Free rent by void? Good to know, thank you very much. That's a lot more tempting than the alternate option, I must admit. You know what? I'll grab the Reaper armor at the very least. Might as well get some more some more zombie kills with it. Combat. Yo, GG Theo. Very nice. Let me help you with Slayers. You know? Sounds good. Because, yeah, like, I can kill him consistently and pretty fast, but it still is, still takes a little bit of time. I gotta say, I miss how Does SKYBLOCK was so complicated all the time. Okay, I'm gonna assume that that's a little mistranslation. Is SKYBLOCK so complicated all the time? In what kind of sense? Like, with how rare things are, with how long things take, or what? Okay, that died quick. Thank you very much. Like from the start of SKYBLOCK. Just have a lot going on. I mean, SKYBLOCK definitely didn't used to be as complicated as it is now. That's for sure. I've been bored, so I haven't done much. Like, in terms of grinding with the raffle stats, or... I'm gonna do Nucleus runs. Yeah. Nucleus runs are always so tempting until you start doing them, and then you're like, why am I doing this? You know? Ooh. But yeah. In short, I would say SKYBLOCK is always pretty complicated, yeah. But it definitely, as time goes on, it gets more complicated for sure. As basically any game with updates will. You can try and magic find max. Ooh. That's good to know. Let's see. How much magic find can I even really get? Because I've got Sorrow boots, but I don't have much more than that. Oh, really? I thought it was based on the magic find of whoever got the last hit. I remember a day I tried to get into SKYBLOCK, I ended up fishing and just leave the mode. That's so fair. You know, I hate to say it, but that might have been because you tried fishing. Fishing's like the most boring skill to do, especially if you did it a while back. Found that out in Diana. Fair. And the good thing is that switching to the Sorrow boots doesn't really change how effective I am at killing it. I mean, a little bit, but not by a ton. Let's see. Do I have anything much better? I would like to keep using Ghoul Pet, but potentially could go for, like, Mole or something. Do you have Auto Pet? Not yet, no. I think I technically have enough bits to get it, but cookies are so expensive right now that I'm kind of saving my bits. Okay, yeah, it looks like the best magic find that I have would be Mole Pet for like 4.5. So I don't know how worth it that is. Yeah. I miss when Griffin had magic find. Did you cocoon it? Oh, you have that equipment piece? Very nice. Did you get it yourself, or did you just grind and buy it? Pretty goated. But via high off hollow. Fair enough. I'm calling a Slayer boss or Slayer mini boss. Oh dang, so it doesn't. Oh, the Bloodshot bonus still works. Okay, I was gonna say, so it doesn't work for other mobs anymore, but didn't notice that at first. Jeez, that one died quick. Also, I'm gonna do a little rant real quick. Going back to the topic of Halberd of the Shredded. I understand that they didn't want weapons to be axe-based anymore after the Galatea update. But did they not look at a halberd? Like, a halberd is still an axe. In most cases. It's not like a tree-cutting axe, sure, but it's still like... Exactly. And that's always bothered me, because it's like, okay, it's just a longer axe with a spike at the end. Your stream is slightly delayed. No worries at all. I think that just happens quite literally no matter what. Yo, Meow Lunar in chat, how's it going? How are you doing today? I'm your biggest fan, thank you. Why didn't they keep it like sword themed? Exactly! Like, all of the other weapons are falchions anyway, why not have like the scimitar of a shredded? Honestly, that sounds way cooler anyway. It would work with the falchion theme, because it's both kind of a curved sword. I think that Simon just needs to hire me, honestly. Yeah, I gotta agree there, like, for how much money they make, they always are complaining about being understaffed. The farming gameplay feels like Windcraft. Fair. Yo, Sakuri MC. No, I'm actually your biggest fan. I'm noticing you both have Red Panda profile pictures. Which leads me to believe that you might be the same person. Or we must have to reference the that good old meme of identity theft is not a joke. Thank you very much for the help, by the way, Theo. Ooh, Pestilence Rune. That's the best drop right there. I don't know why we're even going for a Warden Helm. Just Champion also the biggest fan. I mean, if he was, he would have to get, he would be here. Let's see, I keep getting distracted, I don't know where you are half the time. There. Yeah, I'm trying to get the quick spawns instead of, whatchamacallit, instead of, like, going slow about it, so that's why I keep just disappearing for kills. Let's see, no, we were dating, stop lying, you stole my identity. You know, average relationship interaction, frankly. More golden powder, yay! That helps me a lot. Dead internet fury. That was fastest one, I think. Yeah, 1.1 seconds is kind of crazy. Spawning soon, I'm gonna go over here for it. Let me... That is a fancy weapon right there. BRB real quick. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Let's see, recently a drunk girl was trying to rizz me up in front of my wife, somehow I was guilty. Yeah, that sounds accurate. I think you were the guilty one in that. Ooh, a raffle ticket. Give me just 1 second real quick. There we go. It's always so fun dealing a lot of damage in this game and having the cleave enchant. Because, like, cleave early on obviously doesn't really do a ton. But once you get farther into the game and once you're dealing a lot of damage, you just kill everything around every time. And it's so nice, it's so fun, you know? Ooh, Snake Rune. Still completely and utterly useless, but at least it's a bit cool. Better than the Pestilence Rune, at least. Woohoo! Revenant Viscera. I'll take that over any of these runes any day. Let's see, how much? 476, dang. I wonder what, or how the, how many kills the highest rune book in the game has. I worded that kind of dumbly, but y'all know what I mean. Revenant Shard also could be worse. Slayer Boss soon. I don't know why I just said Slayer Boss spoon. That was not what I intended. You know what they should make at some point in this game? That would be kind of interesting. They should make a tank armor set with the reverse of the system for things like Reaper armor or Final Destination. So, for example, they should make something where basically every time you get hit, you gain defense or health or something. Up to a maximum, obviously. But there's so few good tank sets in this game. And I feel like that would be a good idea. Spoon Boss spoke. Exactly. Let's see. Yeah, basically there's a lot of League of Legends items that can be implemented into Skyblock. What do you mean? Or, not what do you mean, but like, give examples. Oh, Jacob's contest started. Cool. Slayer Boss Spoon once again. I'm just gonna start saying that. That's just gonna be the new saying. Like you said, armor that stacks stats when you got hit. There's a lot of items with effects like this that can be in Skyblock, or can be fit into. Ah, fair. Cause yeah, like for example, the Reaper armor, as I said, as you get kills, you gain defense. But it would be really cool if there was the inverse, where as you get hit by them, and that would be a lot easier to kind of farm, because people would just stand in the middle of a bunch of enemies. But, you know, you can farm this pretty easily too, you just kill enemies, like, that's not very difficult. It could even be like a only at that specific time thing, kind of like if any of y'all are familiar with the Black Panther movies, you know, like how his armor can like store up kinetic energy and then let it out, like that, but if it just added defense instead. So say you just get hit a bunch and then you gain like 100 defense for 10 seconds or something. This game needs more tank options, you know? Tank, as in most games, is quite ignored. Also, I'm going to have to actually be right back real quick, or hopefully real quick at least. I need to take my dog out, which means it could be 5 minutes, could be 10, could be 20. Let's hope it's the 5-minute option. But yeah, so I am going to set my character right here, make sure I can't die, and let's hope it doesn't take too long. I am going to be checking chat on my phone, so if any of y'all say something, then I will still be able to see it. But for actual gameplay at least, and for talking, I will be back in a few minutes. Hello! I'm back. Sorry that took so long, but we're all set to continue. Oh, Theo got back at the same time, pretty much. Okay, back into a solo lobby. And let's continue. How am I doing on XP now? I know it says at the end of a boss, but... Okay, we're at 2 million... percentage-wise. Okay, we've gotten like 2% closer. We got this, you know? I'm gonna have a Warden Heart in no time. There's more Revenant Viscera, not bad, not bad. 9 people watching, welcome to the stream if you're new, welcome back if you're not. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the area over here. This is just objectively the easiest place to kill these bosses. Also, let me check chat actually real quick. If you're still there, Raybit, I do not have a co-op you can join, but welcome to the stream. Once again, if you're still there. Hold on, buying cosmetics, no rush at all. Oh, that was quick. But yeah, how are you doing today, Theo? No rush at all. Let me check real quick. Do I have enough sorrows to make some more armor? No, just barely. Mildly annoying, but could be worse. Okay, there we go. Headset was being weird, but I have fixed it. Let's continue. The funniest part is I don't even really need a Warden Helm too much right now. Like, it'll help with things, obviously, but it's not like a super needed right now thing. If anything, honestly, F7 probably would have been a better choice to grind, but how am I supposed to turn down Aatrox and 50% extra Slayer XP? Like, that's just too good, you know? Especially for a grind like this, like, why not do E-Man? Well, I was mentioning this last time I streamed, because I hate doing E-Man. No, like, objectively I should do E-Man. Or I should do Wolf or Spider, but it just... all of them are so much worse than Rev, you know? Like, maybe Wolf, if I can get the Warden Helm, but... Spider and Wolf now. Funny enough, I feel like Wolf, in theory, would be more beneficial than Spider. In terms of, like, ease to benefit ratio. Because bear in mind, I still have the first power orb. Let me confirm. Yeah, the radiant power orb. And yeah, I'm not saying in total, like, all around in comparison. Orbs suck anyways. Yeah. They definitely could be better, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, the effort to benefit ratio, I feel like for Wolf wouldn't be too bad. Because Wolf really isn't too annoying to actually fight. It's a bit of a pain because you have to do the different phases, but at this point, Spider is worse in my book. I just do Wolf when you can one-tap. That is also a way better idea, yeah. Or at the very least, just kill it faster. Like, 2-tapping also would be pretty solid. Four hours, like, N3 over Deflex. Nice. But yeah, because I kind of want to just get Rev done, I think, is another factor to this. And as I keep saying, like, this event mixed with Aatrox, there's no better time to do a big grind like this. Getting a lot of Revenant this row, which is always nice. How much have you lost? Like, how much have I spent in terms of coins? The tracker up here says 8.7 mil. So, it's a pretty penny, especially when I don't have that much to begin with, but the nice thing about Iron Man is that you don't tend to realize how much value you have in your sacks most of the time. And that sounds kind of weird, but like on a normal profile, at least in my experience, I used to always just sell everything into sacks to Bazaar, you know, like a normal person. But obviously you can't. They call it shredded sinew. Yeah, it's so weird. Everything with the shredded is so weird. But yeah, so like on a normal profile, you sell everything in your sacks to the Bazaar, and it's quick and easy and all that. But obviously you can't really do that on Iron Man, so there's always just hidden value in all of your sacks. That's really easy to forget about. So yeah, I haven't been too worried about the coins. But yeah, I have spent quite a few. Alright, I'm gonna go. I just realized I gotta go to a meetup tomorrow. Sounds good. Thank you so much again for the help, and I hope you have a great night, and have a great time at your meetup tomorrow, Theo. Let's see, who's online right now? Oh, nice. Pretty solid lineup. I'm gonna try with the Reaper armor again. It's not as good as I wish it was. But, you know, it's better than nothing. Let me check something super quick. There we go. But yeah, getting the extra defense while I do this will be nice. There's, once again, like, actually using this I don't think will ever make enough of a difference to really be worth it. But while I'm killing the zombies anyway, might as well get some extra defense for if I ever do have a reason to use it. Because yeah, I do think if and when they hopefully release like Rev 9 or Rev 10, or hopefully even more than just that, it would be kind of cool to, you know, have the setup in a pretty good place. Because yeah, like if I can get Halberd of the Shredded, and if I can get a good amount of defense on this, it would be kind of nice. But for now, this is definitely not the play. Actually, I'm dealing 222, 225, around there, when it's actually in the fight. Next boss, I'm gonna see how much I'm doing to the actual, like during the fight with my normal armor. Okay, it's lower damage, I think only because I have the Sora boots on, though. When I had my normal armor on, it was higher damage. Which means, as of right now, if I keep swapping my armor around, and if I forget to, when the boss spawns, then I'll be better off with this armor on. So actually, it's for the better. See, like, for example, right here. I'm killing it faster, and it went well. Smite 6, I've gotten that plenty of times, I don't really need that. Let's check the raffle, though. Let's see how I did for 114 tickets on a speed raffle. It's gonna be cake. Box of junk. Okay, that is genuinely one of the first and only things that actually can give me some sort of impact on my normal gameplay. Which is so annoying. Because I've gotten some alright things, you know, cake souls, sentry cakes, etc. Nothing actually has an impact on my actual gameplay, aside from this, and an RNG juice that I got. So let's see. Busty belt buckle. 2 old leather boots is actually kind of good. That's pretty good. I am happy with that. Those things are a pain to get. And I still need to get the gold bottle cap, or whatever it's called. Let me check something again super quick. Okay, there we go. More Revenant Viscera is always nice. We're at 2.12 million stored XP. I am really looking forward to being done with this. The amount of drops that I've gotten that are actually worth anything from this rev grind is a grand total of basically nothing. I was mentioning it the other night, but I've gotten a grand total of 2 scythe blades and 1 shredded sinew in this entire time. And then there's people who will get Warden Heart before Rev 9. And like full shredded sinew and everything. To be fair, I did get a handle it around the 11th F7, or 18th. But you'd think Hypixel would have given me back some of my RNG by now. But yeah, I really wish they would do, like, a good, solid Slayer update for a good long amount of time. Supposedly they're still working on that Guardian Slayer, if I remember right, but I almost wish they would add more to the old Slayers than add new Slayers at this point. Let's see, recipe, Warden. Okay, so once I do get it, I'm gonna need a lot of enchanted rotten flesh. I have plenty, hopefully. A few diamonds, not too big of a deal, and a ton of iron. That's gonna be a bit of a pain, but at least I can do that without too much difficulty. You know what I really wish they would change about Iron Man for SKYBLOCK? I know they recently gave a bunch more sell prices to items, or just generally did a sell price work, or rework. I really wish that they would add some sort of actually viable options for making money in Iron Man profile with any, like, skill. So, for example, if they made Slayer drops actually sell for a fair amount, if they made, rotten, like, just all of these items, if they made it so you could get a better amount of them and then sell them for a fair amount. Or dungeon drops, or Diana drops, or stuff like that. If you could actually have a similar experience to being on a normal profile, and just, not necessarily, you know, a similar experience, but just actually be able to make money by doing combat. Because on a normal profile, you'll always find those people who are like, oh my god, I only do combat. I only do dungeons and nothing else. And it's like, okay, cool. But that's physically impossible on an Iron Man. Like, sure, you technically can, but you're not getting far. And your best money is probably gonna be freaking, healing potions selling to NPC, since they're worth like 20k or however much they are. And the same goes for foraging, like, not to the same degree. Combat's terrible for money on an Iron Man, but foraging, the logs sell for nothing to NPC. And it's so annoying, because I've said it before and I'll say it again, there is no point in getting a Jade Dragon on an Iron Man, except for just actually having it, because by that point, you don't need more wood. And it doesn't sell for enough to be worth doing compared to mining or farming. But then on a normal profile, the wood still sells for a pretty fair amount, if I remember right. Ooh, Revenant Catalyst. Absolutely useless. Hoo hoo hoo. Let's see, can I at least sell it for something? Ooh, I'm full on Revenant Flesh again. I need more spider minions at this point. Where would that be? Sack of Sacks. And Slayer Sack, there we go. Revenant Catalyst. 8,000 each is sad. Okay, Revenant Flesh. I could go for the large Slayer Sack pretty easily. I'm not going to right now, obviously, but I could. Ooh. I got 2 drops that time. Cool. Let's see, wait. I want to check something super quick. I could get pretty far into the RNG that I need, and then potentially I could just wait until Aatrox comes around with the Pathfinder perk and try then. Like, I'd prefer not to, but that'll probably be what I'll end up doing, because I highly doubt I'm getting the drop tonight, and I only have like 7 hours left. Technically, the actual event might go for a bit longer than just the raffle, but I kind of doubt it. Also, I swear, I better get something at least alright from this final raffle, man. I've gotten, I'd say, a fair amount of tickets, and I've gotten so much absolute uselessness from the raffles. And yeah, I'm really hoping at least I can get maybe a medium reward. Like, it doesn't even have to be the best one or anything. I have only even gotten a few minor rewards. Or, I've gotten a fair amount, but not enough. I don't know if I've ever gotten a medium reward from the raffle. Another Revenant Shard, not bad, not bad. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and put away the Reaper armor. For now, I'm just gonna kind of put it wherever I can. I'll move it around. I'll put it back into the museum when I go there over anyway, but I don't really care to do that right now. Okay, we're getting close to 2.2 million XP. We got this. It's not going too fast, but we got this. You know, I just had a realization. I really don't think that the Reaper Gem's doing too much for my ghoul pet. Like, on a ferocity build, that could be real good. But as it is, I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think that's the case. I do think, though, that I can, whatchamacallit, I can switch that out for, like, a different pet item. I forget the name of it, but one that gives extra speed and strength. And I can probably do pretty good with that, you know? Extra strength, not bad. It's pretty good. Also, in just a moment, I'm gonna go to the Rift, and I'm gonna try to see if I can potentially get the last Time Charm. because that would be pretty freaking helpful, honestly. I don't remember exactly what it does for the Rift Necklace, but I can't imagine it would hurt to benefit my setup. So yeah, let me go to my island real quick. Put away some of these runes. I'll probably put away some of the Revenant flesh as well. Do I have any? I do have golden teeth. Okay. I'm actually gonna go ahead and make the next level of Slayer Sack then. Because I think that was just golden teeth around it, yeah. And then, is there another Slayer Sack after that? No, there's just the Demon Slayer Gauntlet. Okay, good to know. Now, big question is... I'm not too far from getting this Power Stone. Golden Powder, I'll throw that in there. Fell Flesh. I hate how glitchy some items are, you know? Let's see, can this go into the Slayer Sack? Yeah, it can. Perfect. Okay, Warp. Rift. Now, I am gonna be honest. I forget how to get the thing. The last time charm. But, I forgot that it has this setup. Terrible. I hate it. Okay, I'm gonna put these in here. IQ points, I'll hold on to those. V's, I'll put on, or I'll put in there. Shadow Crux, Living Metal Heart. Wilted Berberis. I'll put the cake slices in there. I'm gonna be honest, these are never seeing the light of the real world. And Rift Boat, I don't need that anymore. Okay, inventory is a lot more organized now. Here I can put the Shy Cruxes in there as well. Are there any others of this that I can easily max out? Not right now. Maybe if I have some time in here left over, I can go for like the Puff Crux, since I'll be there anyway. Ew, it changed this too. Why would it do that? Okay, I gotta speedrun it. Actually, I don't. I have, like, what's that say, 27 minutes? Oh, that's unfortunate. Also, I have a big question, if anyone's still here. Why did they make the aspect of the leech look like this? Like, I don't mind the texture pack as much as some people do. Okay, I need the warding diamethane. Okay, this is the hard one. Okay, where... There we go. Now I just need to do that again. Or do I? Oh, I don't. Okay. I did not realize that. Okay, this is easy enough. There we go. Okay, this is the mildly annoying one, but not difficult. Actually, wait, no, this one's pretty easy compared to the last two. I do forget how to get to that one, though. I need to get up that tree, which means I need to get over there. There we go. Okay, now I need the horse Zuka, because I do believe that there's a horse here somewhere. No, I do not have Shen's Regalia. Okay, so I need... It's been so long since I've done the Rift. How do I get Shen Regalia? How do I... Okay, wait, I'm looking this up real quick. Oh, yeah, I have to complete the puzzle. Okay, I'm not doing that right now. Ain't no way. I am not doing that whole puzzle right now. I'll do that another time, but not now. Oh, here's the horse puzzle. There we go. Easy enough. Yeah, solo lobby. Perfect. Let me check something real quick, actually, again. As I was saying, I've never even gotten a medium reward in the raffle. But I'm curious, is there even a medium reward that isn't amazing and would benefit me an absolute ton? Because, like, you've got the Warden Heart, you've got Wither Artifact, both of those are amazing. Titanoboa Shed, incredible. Tiki Mask, fantastic. Tier Boost is kind of insane. Bloodshot, also insane. Yeah, like, the only thing here that wouldn't be amazing would be the dyes or the Century Cake bundle. And even those would admittedly be pretty alright. But, like, pet-sized cupcake, that'd be incredible. Manticore, amazing. Magma Urchin bundle, kinda useless, admittedly. It would be cool, but it wouldn't be that helpful. Hellfire Rod would be helpful, but I'm not too far off from it anyway. Golden Bounty wouldn't be the best, but still would be nice. Even Giant Sword. It's worse than what I'm using, sure, but I'd still take it. Dark Claymore is still technically a medium reward. That is insane. Yeah. Literally just... I'd be happy with one medium reward as long as it's not the dyes or the Century Cake bundle. Like, hot take with how big of an event the raffle is, there should be a way where if you get, like, 2,000 tickets or something, you're guaranteed to get a major or a medium reward. Like, something like that. Some way to get a guarantee if you do actually play a lot and do the tasks and all that. Or, for example, or even better than that, instead of the gift bag of a century, you get one item from the minor rewards. Say, let's see, which milestone is that at 200 tickets? Say at 2,000 you get a medium version. And it would fit in perfectly, it wouldn't be as overpowered because you'd have to work for it. Maybe even make it like 2,500, make it a nice number. Who knows, maybe even add a 10,000 tickets one for a major reward, you'd really earn it at that point. Or just something like that, where there's little less RNG in it. Because then the other thing, too, would be you're at a benefit, almost, to get it if you do get absolutely nothing from the normal raffles. So it would even out a bit. Considering that if you don't get a minor, medium, or major reward from the normal raffle, you get a bunch of cake slices. So you get a lot more tickets from those. Which means, if they were to do something like what I'm suggesting, everyone would be happy. At least everyone who actually grinds for it. I will say I'm almost tempted to put my normal boots back on, because I don't know if it's better to have faster kills or of a tiny bit more magic fun, just in case. The kills wouldn't be that much faster, but like, with the amount of hits that I'm having to do, an extra 20k damage, or however much it would end up being, would add up over time, you know? Revenant Viscera, not terrible. I'm gonna try putting my boots back on, and I'm gonna see how much damage I'm dealing during the fight. I always specify during the fight, because you never know, comparatively, if you are just looking at the normal damage you deal, because that's with First Strike and all that. And you're not getting the same effect from, like, Titan or Giant Killer as well. Okay, yeah, so it's an extra 20 to 30k damage with my boots on. Maybe like 10 to 30, depending on... And yeah, I really don't feel like 5 more Magic Find is gonna do that much. I feel like just going with the faster kill might be the way to go. But we're gonna do a quick RNG check. We're technically at almost 60%. We're getting there. We only need another whole Rev 9 to meter the Warden Heart. That is not that bad, you know? We got this. I do think I'm gonna go to my island, because I completely forgot to actually grab the pet item I was talking about. Where is it? The, not candy corn, not rock candy, the Jerry, no. Spooky Cupcake, there it is. 30 strength and 20 speed. Probably gonna be my best bet. Let me look up, does this show any pet item? No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm going to give this to my ghoul pet. I'll be refunded my Reaper Gem. I don't really want to pay 500k to do this, but I guess I will. Okay, I'm dealing, like, a few more damage. Anything for a faster kill, you know? Because, yeah, that 8 ferocity, I do not think it was doing enough. Because, yeah, if I was at, like, any more ferocity and it actually would add up, then it would be great. But on its own like that, I can't imagine I was basically ever hitting a second hit. And this way I'll have at least consistently a couple thousand extra damage per hit. Ideally I'm not sure if I could add anything to my setup to up the damage. Another undead catalyst. You know, straight garbage, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Why was that one red? Once again, we're almost at 2.2 million XP. Only, what, like 5 bosses away? 4 to 6, that's what I'll say. I am glad I'm getting a fair amount of Revenant Viscera, because whenever I do go for the Halberd of the Shredded, I've already got most of the Revenant Viscera that I'll need. Or not most, but almost half of it is a more accurate term. Which means I should be able to get it without too much difficulty whenever I drop the other sinews of Shredded. I love getting just under 3,000 XP every boss. I really wish I could be consistently doing, like, T4 E-Man on my own. But, yeah, that's the main reason I'm not, is just the little grinds to be able to get to the point where I can do T4 E-Man is not what I want to do for this time when I can get a ton of XP. You know, like, I would be grinding probably T1s or T2s at most. And there's just no real point to... Oh, of course. I love when the game freezes, and then I'm just dead, with literally nothing I can do about it. That's so much fun. Probably the most enjoyable part of this entire game, honestly. First death of the entire night, if I remember right, and it's because of a lag spike. And I'm not even just blaming the lag this time. It's true! I will say I'll probably end the stream, not soon, but relatively soon. But I will probably keep grinding Slayers. I'm just gonna probably listen to a video or something while I do it, and I also gotta make food. So yeah. Oh, okay, I can't blame lag for that one. That one, yeah, that one was a skill issue. That was a skill issue. And I gotta go to the bank for it this time. You know, I deserve to have to go to the bank for the coins to spawn in a new boss after that. That was sad. I don't know why why I preferred to go down to the actual, like, Slayer NPC instead of just calling him. But yeah, I think I'll go till... At the very least, I'll go till 2.2 million XP, and then I'll end it. Maybe we'll go to 2.25, get a nice quarterly number. But we'll see. Okay, let's see. Gotta just keep on killing them. I'm kind of curious how high my bestiary for the crypt ghouls is by now. Because thanks to all the mini-bosses with T5s, I haven't actually even had to kill that many of them. But yeah, let's see. I am getting a ton of combat XP, which is good. Almost level 45. And I just leveled up combat pretty recently, too. But yeah, let's go. Bestiary. Okay, we've got 15k crypt ghouls. Honestly, not even that many. As I could see by the fact that it maxes out at 40k. I'll have the Warden Heart and then some by the time I get 40k of these things killed. That's kind of wild. Like, at this rate, I'm well over halfway to the Warden Heart, and I'm not halfway to the Crypt Ghoul Bestiary being maxed. Yay, more Smite 6. Woohoo! Okay, we're officially 2.2 million XP away. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go till 2.25. I'm hungry and I need to eat, make food, but we gotta end at a good number, you know? And then if I don't end up actually getting the Warden Helmet, or the Warden Heart, and as I said, I shall wait till Aatrox is back around, and I'll try grinding for it then. This is not going to be a very active grind after this, but I will get the Warden Helm. I'm getting way better at fighting these things. Not to toot my own horn, but the consistently is certainly increased. I know I did just die twice, but one of those times was entirely because of lag. The other, I can't really say the same for the other one. But still, like, first actual death of the night that wasn't just because of lag took 2 hours in. I just know that thing almost killed me. Okay, there we go. Took a sip of my drink again real quick. Nice and refreshed. Hydrated, if you will. Yay, another undead catalyst. Woo! Okay, we're just about at 2.22. We got the twos. .222. It's amazing. I'm actually gonna screenshot that. I'll just copy and favorite it. Love the essential mod. It's quite literally essential. Ooh, my phone's about to die. I'm gonna be right back super quick to put that on the charger real quick. Yo, Hollow in chat, how are you doing today? Or tonight? I think it's today for you guys, right? Oops, wrong sword. But yeah, we're doing revs! I'm only a whole Rev 9 away from getting a Warden helmet. We got this. Gonna be done in no time. Easy peasy, exactly. I mean, with 3k XP per T5, it's not that bad. But yeah, how are you doing, Hollow? Very, very good. Nice. I'm glad to hear it. Or read it, more specifically. Let me visualize how close we are to the Warden Helm. I was low-key asleep after work, but now I'm gonna get on, because I'm a slave to the game. Fair. Let's see, what percent are we at? Okay, we're officially over 60%. We're literally gonna have a Warden Helm in no time. But yeah, that's so fair, Hollow. It's a good choice to get on, honestly, especially now since there's only like 5 hours till the event's over. I was saying earlier, I really wish they had a feature similar to the gift bag of the century, but for medium rewards, and you only get it if you get like 2,500 tickets throughout the raffle or something. Because it's too common for people to just be completely screwed over by the raffle and get nothing actually valuable. A little dopamine would be nice from Rival. Exactly. Like, I don't even care if it's the concept of, like, the game should give us things. I care about the unfairness of some people will get, like, a medium reward for every single thing, and then there will be countless other people who get nothing at all, and watch everyone else get, like, the cupcake that lets the pet level up instantly and all that. Like, at least give us something, you know? Ooh, I leveled up combat, level 45, woohoo! And then, I was pointing out too, that way if it needs like 2,000 or 2,500 tickets for you to get it, it would not just give it to everyone, like, you would have to grind for that. You don't get that much just by AFKing. I've AFK'd a lot, but I have also grinded a ton, and I only have a total of 1,600 tickets. So yeah, it would be really nice if there just was something for if you grind a lot but don't get anything. And yeah, I really hope they do that for the next raffle. Because this one has definitely been better than the last one. With the different, like, skill bonuses and all that. And the, new items that they added. But it's still just the same thing of, like, so many people get absolutely nothing from it. Yay, another Smite 6! How cool. I wish T5 Revs could drop Smite 7 as a rare drop. $2.25, yeah! We did it! I know I was saying I'm gonna end at 2.25 million XP, but I think now that someone's actually talking in chat, I'll keep going a little longer. But yeah, we got 5 hours until the big one. Hopefully, I actually get something good. Let me check real quick. Let me go ahead and call... Woohoo! Exactly. Okay, so yeah, we're at 61% now. And I've done 100 bosses, damn. That's the main thing I wanted to check, how many bosses were left. I'm gonna turn off the RNG again, though. Because if I do drop it naturally, I would like to save the RNG. And I will admit, I am really hoping I can drop it naturally, because having to spend all that RNG and then having to go for the Halberd of a Shredded at some point sounds like hell. It sounds terrible. Slayer drops should not be this rare. Especially things like the Shredded Sinew should not be this rare. I can understand the Warden Heart being this rare, because it is one of the best helmets in the entire game for things that aren't dungeons. But even still, like, there are very few situations where you need just a good helmet that isn't for a specific purpose. You know? Like, I'm not saying Warden Helm is bad, obviously I'm going for it, but it feels weird how rare things like this are for the amount of applications that they'll actually have. So, like, as I was saying, I can understand the Warden Heart being as rare as it is. But things like the Sinew of the Shredded should not be this rare. It is almost as rare as the Warden Heart itself. But by the time that you get that and the Warden Heart, you do not need it anymore. Like, what other... Unless if you're carrying someone or if you're on a normal profile, you have no real need to keep doing Rev Slayer. What are you gonna be doing, Hollow? Or, like, what are you getting up to? Basically done this game? What do you mean? I usually just end up carrying someone. Fair. Well, let me ask a different question then. Are you looking forward to the Taurus Canyon, or whatever it's called? Taurus looks big. Yeah, especially with the what is it, over 100 new shards that they're adding with it. I really hope that I don't need like a maxed out net to catch some of the things, considering that flex bones are still terrible to actually fish for. But at least I have a fishing setup now, unlike when Galatea came out on this profile. Mostly for XP. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of XP going around, hopefully. Yeah, Iron Man, or admins ignored Iron Man's. They tend to. I always love how anytime someone mentions it, they're like, we take Iron Man into account, but we don't base things around them. We hate them. We want them to suffer. That's our goal here at Hypixel, actually. They're like, here, have an Iron Man focused update, you know, you can have new NPC sell prices. And all of them were terrible. I mean, there were a couple that were okay, but like, nothing changed with that update that added sell prices to a few things. Y'all ever notice that? I'll hit level 600 during update, though. That's gonna be insane. But yeah, like, people even tested ghost farming on Iron Man because they added plasma and sorrows and all that to have an alright sell price. And it still just was not great. I'm gonna be honest, every single time I see an undead catalyst pop up, or a Reaper catalyst, or any of them, Revenant catalyst, whatever they are, any of those types of drops, especially the runes, I just hate it so much, it just makes me want to die, you know? I see that something dropped and then I see the most useless thing possible. And I gotta say, does not make me want to keep going with this grind. That's another thing, like, can Reaper catalysts or Revenant catalysts or any of these things actually sell for any amount of coins? Like, 8,000 each. I know that that's pretty close to the Bazaar sell price and that they just always sell for garbage. But it's so bad. Like, come on, they're used for like 4 items. Just let us sell them for some value. Admins should just let Iron Mans vote on their NPC soul. As in, like, have options for how hard you want Iron Man to be, or just actually vote for the next update for sell prices? Also, wait a second, you're supposed to be hating on Iron Man. But yeah, like, I really wish that they just changed something in that one update for it to change the game for Iron Man at all. Like, the fact that your only options for making any actual coins on Iron Man are mine diamonds, mine gold for twice as long, or farm, are really just so upsetting. Because obviously you don't need coins as much, but you still need coins for things. We're almost at 2.3 million XP. Ooh, Revenant Viscera. That actually is useful. Let me check something real quick. There we go. Not gonna lie, I completely forgot the boss was about to spawn in, and I should have gone to the better area. This area works too. Revenant Shard, I'll take it. That's another thing I won't complain about. Like, Revenant Shards at least are something valuable. And they're kind of on the rare side, while still being kinda common, but kinda good. Yeah, 2.3 million XP. I know I'm like 3 bosses late, but... And I already said it, but still. I'm going delirious from having to kill all the zombies, you know? Okay, we're officially under 500 bosses left as well. I mean, at least with this, insane XP boost. More Revenant Viscera, not bad, not bad. Sorry, I was looking at a friend's per room times for dungeons. No worries at all. Ooh, we're basically at 63%. But yeah, as of now, I forget if I said this already, as of now, I'm thinking I'll end the stream around 2.5 million XP. And we can see kind of how that goes. Yay, another undead catalyst! How nice. The file was low-key Excel, so I didn't even see it. Dang. But yeah, so I'll probably end the stream around 2.5 million XP, as I was saying, depending on how long it takes to get there. So far, we're going pretty fast, but, you know. And then I'll just have 1.2 million more XP to get whenever Aatrox is Mirror with full perks. Because, yeah, I think after this raffle event is done, the only thing that could get me to do more of this is probably Aatrox's perk, where he gives more rare items. Ooh. We're at 2.32332. You know, I'm gonna screenshot that too. That's kind of a funny number. There we go, finally it showed up. Took like 3 screenshots and it just wasn't showing. Gee, I just realized you're not on Badlion anymore. Yeah, Badlion killed itself. I'm sorry, YouTube, for wording it this way, but there's no other way to word it. Or actually, more specifically, Lunar just straight up murdered Badlion. Lunar bought Badlion and then just, like, stopped updating it. Which, to be fair, makes sense, you know, taking out competition. But it's so annoying. I enjoyed it. But once SKYBLOCK updated again, it literally just isn't possible, unless I'm missing something. So yeah, I'm using the same mod pack that Talented uses, finally. And, it took a bit to kind of, you know, figure everything out and configure things as I like it, otherwise known as turning off basically everything. But now that I've got it figured out, it's kind of nice, I must admit. Some things are still definitely not perfect, but in general, it is very nice. Another Revenant Shard, not bad, not bad. I will also give it to this mod pack. It is very nice being able to see a more accurate estimate of how much things are worth. And also a better search menu for different items and all that. Because yeah, Badlion, everything worked, but everything was clunky. And especially more recently, Badlion solvers just didn't work anymore. Especially for the experimentation table. Which wasn't great. Because when I say it didn't work, I don't mean like they didn't show it. I mean they didn't show it and they wouldn't let you even try. Like, it blocked you from doing it if you had the Badlion solvers on. And I will say I haven't tested solvers yet on this mod pack. But I have to assume that it doesn't do the same. Also, yo, Chess in chat, how's it going? How are you doing today? God, I hate fighting this boss on a staircase. Oh, that's annoying. I had, like, the vast majority of my health, and it just randomly one-shot me. Lame. Well, you win some, you lose some. But yeah, how are you doing tonight or today, Chess? Also, I would like to point out, I started this grind with like 30-something mil. And I am down to, you know, under 18 mil now. So, that's fun. Yeah, 2.34 mil. Woohoo. I will say I'm glad that I'm paying off the bosses with pretty much every other boss at this rate. Maybe every other boss. Because yeah, like for example, I have 21k right now and I just had basically nothing. So I'm getting a fair amount from the actual mobs that I need to spawn them in with. Maybe every, like, 4 bosses pays for one, I don't know. Have not been keeping enough track for that, but I am glad that I'm at least making some coins from that. Okay, let me go to a better place to fight. Also, after this boss, I am going to be right back really quick. It will not be long, though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna have a quick snack, because I thought I would be done with stream by now. And, yeah, I thought I was gonna make food, but since I'm gonna keep streaming, I'll have like a granola bar or something. I don't know yet. Yay, a snake rune. How cool. But yeah, I'm going to be right back real quick. It'll just be like a minute. I might even still move my character around just so I don't lose this lobby. But yeah, I'll be back super quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's continue. Yo, Screamy in chat, how's it going? How are you doing tonight or today? Let's see. Have you dropped anything good from Veraffle yet? No! Who do you think I am? Someone with good RNG? Or are you playing with no texture pack? I mean, technically I have the, SKYBLOCK texture pack. As for Minecraft, though, I just prefer normal textures. But yeah, to more thoroughly answer your question, Chess, I have gotten a few nice cosmetic things, or things that are cool but not necessarily good, like the Sentry Cakes. But the only things I've gotten that actually impact my gameplay are that item that gives you 5 various junk items, and I got 2 old leather boots from it, which was actually really good, and the RNG juice. And that was all. And I was saying, like, I really wish they would do something where, for if you get 2,500 or 2,000 tickets, you could get, like, a medium reward version of the gift bag of the century. And I doubt they ever would do that, but it would be very nice for the people who get nothing good from the raffle. Also, 9 people watching, welcome to the stream if you're new, welcome back if you're not. I calculated and I have a 0.4 chance to get major from a big raffle. You know? Could be worse. That's better than like a 0.3. How many tickets do you have? Yay, even more golden powder. How fun. Um, 1.1k? Okay, not too bad. Pretty solid amount. Why is the mini-boss just not spawning for this one? There we go. I started buying PC parts to make my own computer. Very nice. Do you know how to make the computer, or you just kind of learn as you go? A rough idea, but I'm sure it won't be that hard. Fair. Well, in that case, I hope it goes well. I hope you can find pieces for not too expensive. And yeah, I hope it goes well. I hope it doesn't, like, break on you or anything. I also found a 300 Hz 1440 monitor for 280. That sounds like a steal. Yeah, that's amazing. Very nice. That sounded so much more like sarcastic than it was meant to. But no, that's amazing. I'm happy for you. Oh no, I had to scratch my ear. Didn't even notice the boss spawned in. Oh nice, I leveled up the bestiary for Golden Ghoul. We're almost at 2.4 million XP. Only like 10 more bosses. Who has the most Zombie Slayer XP and how much? I have no idea. I don't even know how I would check that. I have to assume it's a pretty crazy amount, though. I really wish they would add more levels to Rev Slayer or Wolf or Spider. Probably some macroer. Probably. Or someone like, I'm trying to think of an example. One of the YouTubers who just grinds a ton. You know what I would do if I was a macroer? What, not be one? Set up my computer while the macro's running. Pretty solid idea. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I thought I might have time to get to 2.5 million XP for the stream. I thought wrong. I am gonna have to end at 2.4 million. But we still got a lot done. You can one-tap T5 revs right now. I can't one-tap 10 million health? Or did you mean T4? Not you, like, can they be one-tapped? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I don't think they can anymore. There used to be that thing where you could use Soul Eater and then, kill a, one of the tribe people in the Crystal Hollows. But I don't think that still works. At least last I heard from how Soul Eater works now. Which, honestly, I think they gotta fix that. Like, if you go through the trouble to use Soul Eater on one of those tribe people, and then also are able to spawn in a T5 in the Crystal Hollows, you should be able to one-shot it, you know? Like, that should not be a, thing that you're not able to do. I also just realized another reason I'm probably spawning in the bosses so quick is also because skill XP is bonused for this raffle event. So I'm assuming that the amount of XP I'm getting to spawn in the boss is boosted too, but I could be wrong. Slayers are one of my favorite parts of the game, even though I haven't done much. Same! Frickin' love Slayers, especially the easy ones like I was about to say Vampire, no. God, no. Like Zombie and Wolf. Used to be Spider as well, but they ruined it by making it actually have to have focus. How dare they? Vamp is pure pain, exactly. I was really wanting to do some Vampire during this event because of the bonus XP and Magic Find and all that. And I did. I got enough to get the Vampire Time Charm. But that was only like 3 Vampire bosses. And then as soon as I could, I stopped. I just did not do any more. Because, yeah, like, I enjoy and I respect how the vampire boss is made, and, like, how you fight it, but god do I hate it. I still really wish that they would make it an area where you could fight creepers and, skeletons more consistently and make a creeper and skeleton slayer. Both of those would be terrible and probably not make much sense with how they'd work, but I like the concept. You know? I have all-time charms and Vamp 5, but I haven't done a single T5. Fair. If I remember right, I can almost solo a T4 on this profile, and that's with like a completely terrible setup, so once my setup's better, I probably could do a T4. Also, I got 2.4 million XP faster, so I'm gonna keep going at least for a little longer, and then I'll just stop in a bit. Maybe like one more boss. I've got a near maxed setup. Can't read the rest of that quite yet. Yeah, we did it. Okay. Still pain though, Rift is goated. It really is. The impels are forced? Which ones are those again? Or like, what part is that again? But yeah, I know the story of the Rift is kind of done for now, but I do kind of wish they would expand on it some more. Oh, click up. Yeah, I hate those so much. I also really wish that we would get another, like, best in class for an equipment piece. You know, like these 100 health, insane stats equipment pieces. Because, like, for example, the Rift Necklace and the David's Cloak are both kind of in the same boat. You know? But we don't have anything like that for the belt and the gloves yet, that I know of. And I really wish they would add something. I also really wish they would continue with the, Devon equipment. Yo, I know, how's it going? How are you doing today? You got here just as I'm getting ready to end the stream. Oh, well, I can't end the stream if another boss is about to spawn. Here, I'm gonna turn off Auto Slayer. Actually, I'm gonna probably keep going off camera after I end the stream. I just gotta end the stream kinda soon. So, might as well do this one last boss. But before that, I'm gonna see just how close are we. We're at 65.5%. Not bad, not bad. And 457 bosses. So we've done like 150 bosses today. That is kind of insane. Let's see what I got from this raffle. But yeah, how are you doing today? I know. Yay, cake. Woohoo. Okay, yeah. After this boss, I'll end the stream there. Yeah. Let's see. Very good. Very, very good. I'm so glad. That sounds very good. But yeah, that's good. I'm glad. Any specific reason, or is it just a good day? What are your PC specs? Questionable. Not in a weird way, but like... let me rephrase. Not great, but I added a bit of RAM. And I forget off the top of my head for basically anything other than that. I think it's... With the added RAM, I think it's like 40 gigabytes of RAM, but everything else is still like basic computer from like 5 years ago. I've already told my father. It went well, I'm so glad. That's amazing. Congrats, even. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. It has been a very good one. Got a ton done in terms of the Rev Slayer. I really, really love getting a grand total of nothing from 2.4 million XP. It's really fun, honestly. So fun. So very fun. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll probably continue streaming a different game, like tomorrow or the next night. We'll have to see, but now that the raffle's going to be done, I will switch up the streams a lot more again. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching again. Till next time, everyone, and goodbye.